Okay, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the presentation today. This is the video pitch project for Hunter May for TGM 212 for Ghana. Okay, so an introduction to my initiative that I would like to propose to the United Nations is called I Learn Together. It's a multinational effort whose purpose is to isolate areas with lower levels of literacy in Ghana and provide the means for these areas to receive educational tools. This initiative is meant to aid according to the SDG 4, which is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. And I'll go into detail a little bit later about how exactly that we are planning to do that. All right, moving into some of the evidence for Ghana. The first point that we would like to look at here is the smartphone affordability trend line. So a little bit more about the initiative. What we are planning on doing is purchasing iPads in the United States and shipping them to areas in Ghana where they are looking to raise levels of literacy. As you can see here on the timeline, ranked from 0 to 100, we have that the United States ranks at an 84.6 in terms of affordability, whereas Ghana is all the way down at 38.8. And what this means is that the iPads can be purchased in the United States and then shipped to these areas in Ghana for the use of learning and mental exercise. With the ranking of the 84.6, an iPad will typically retail in the US at about $320 US, while the cost of that exact same iPad over in Ghana is over 900. So we're looking to try to provide what these people, individuals and families in Ghana who just find that to be an astronomical, no way kind of a price for much more affordable. Moving forward, we have here our roadmap of support for digital literacy, as well as the level of literacy for Ghana specifically. As you can see from the heat map, I've highlighted the country of Ghana there, a little small one there in Africa, but the actual support for digital literacy is quite high. It ranks high along, right alongside the United States, Canada, Russia, all of these obviously larger and much more developed and literate countries. Ghana ranks right up there with them. So the support is definitely there from the country, from its people, as well as its government. Although, even with all of that support, only 79% of the population of Ghana is actually literate. So we seek to take advantage of that support system there, especially from the government and government programs and things like that that we are wanting to assist with, and really try to help the people of Ghana to raise their level of literacy. So alongside that as well, we do have a bar chart here indicating internet users, which is very, very low, which honestly was rather surprising to me. According to the data, only about 36% of households have the ability to even connect to the internet. Right alongside that too would be have access to electricity. There is a higher percentage that has access to electricity. However, the internet seems to just be out of reach for them. So obviously that can mean trouble when trying to send digital instruments, and that can create quite a barrier. However, we do have a plan in place to combat this. And what we would do is the iPads that we would send, no matter where they were being sent, would be sent preloaded with textbooks, novels, children's books, as well as educational and learning games for the use of teaching children and young adults to read, write, and do basic arithmetic. I have a 4-year-old son, and he has an iPad, and he loves to play all of those educational games. And I've really seen a difference. He is so smart, and I'm sure some of that is genes, but I know that some of that as well is the types of games and books and things like that he interacts with on his iPad. So we seek to provide those same experiences for the children and young adults in Ghana who may just by circumstance be unable to obtain a digital instrument such as an iPad. With our third barrier here, it is comparing internet users to the level of literacy. And this was a study that we did here to see if there was a pattern. And there does seem to exist a correlation between internet users and level of literacy. This suggesting that if a higher percentage of the population was able to connect to the internet, or even have a device capable of doing so, there would follow that a suitable rise would take place among the level of literacy within the country. So we know and have the realistic expectation that not every person that benefits from this initiative is going to be able to fully connect to the internet and have no issues. But if we can simply do our part to provide the devices that are capable of doing so, we hope to aid those who may be close or may have somewhat internet access, as well as provide something for those who may not. So along with this, and this was part of the government programs that I had spoken about previously, Ghana does have government initiatives to make Wi-Fi available to areas within the country. That is something that they are in progress with, and we would like to work with the local governments as much as possible to help move this forward. And we would also put in a plea and a very strong supporting vote to the country of Ghana and its government to keep this program moving forward, to make this available for people in the country of Ghana, so that we also can then, and they can benefit from this initiative that we have as well. So just some country-specific information. The country of Ghana has a population approximately of 29.6 million people, with a GDP of 58 million, and that's projected by the end of this year, so 2022. The GNI per capita is $2,230 US. In terms of its environments, the political environment is that Ghana is a republic. It's a constitutional democracy. Ghana is a unitary multi-party republic with sovereignty, separation, and balance of powers through executive, legislative, and an independent judiciary branch prevents future coups from establishing dictatorial government. Back in the 90s is when Ghana became a republic, and they have placed in their government, they have set it up so that their republic does not go away, that someone can't just retake over the country, which has, obviously is a larger threat in South America, in Africa, excuse me. The New Patriotic Party won the presidential election in December of 2020, so very recently. In terms of economic environment, after and of course following the COVID-19 pandemic, which is affecting all countries everywhere, Ghana's economy has suffered accordingly, but it is expected to be on the rise, excuse my typo there, once again in 2021 and moving forward. Other points of note here on the country, with the industry environment, investments have primarily been focused on the oil industry, which was of course severely impacted by the pandemic. Although the government has attempted to promote and further facilitate industrialization, this has been met with limited success. So kind of, back to the point that I was making earlier, a lot of the money is just not there. And of course, this affects the citizens of Ghana. When an iPad is $900, or any smart device is $900 US, and you live in a country that has been severely impacted and affected by the pandemic, and maybe wasn't doing so well economically to begin with, of course that creates barriers for yourself. So the I Learn Together team hopes to help alleviate some of that by providing devices for these families. And of course, relevant users of data, meaning internet users. As of January 2021, Ghana reported approximately 16 million internet users. The digital divide most likely caused by geographical restrictions and digital literacy. So of course, we can't help too much with geographical restrictions, although we are seeking to work with local government to help them with their initiative to create more available Wi-Fi to people. But 16 million internet users out of their total 29.6 million people is quite a lot. We do seek to help those as well who do have access to the internet. A little bit more information about the initiative. Again, just kind of restating, we are planning to provide iPads to individuals and families within the country of Ghana with the intention of raising literacy. The iPads would have the potential to connect to Wi-Fi, but would also have options available to those who do not have access to the internet. And as well here, the initiative is meant to aid the SDG Goal 4, as I've stated, by allowing families and individuals who are restricted from learning opportunities to gain education. And they could, of course, stand to gain from fast tracking requests for available Wi-Fi within the Ghana borders. So just in closing here, just wanted to reiterate again that we are so excited and hoping to help the country of Ghana to be connected and to the internet, as well as raising their digital literacy, and that we do have a plan to do so, and hope for all of the support that we can within the country and the government, as well as its people. Thank you for your time, and have a great rest of your day.